the black light, exited the mass.
Shells.
You entered the black light, exited the mass. You entered the black light, exited the mass.
Yo, we back again. If you're throwing in the towel, then you're back in sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Here at the front door, chilling with a childish grin. We can now begin. Now the truth be told, we're riding on the light to let the youth get old. And following the one that will soothe your soul and take your bad situation and improve your role to release your flow. It's a long stretch to loosen all the nooses from the baby's necks. And tell the young ladies they should save the sex. And tell the young guys not to break their neck for the place of sex, but get the paycheck. And real women really don't play that. A wise lesson learned really, really way back. I used to okay that. The Lord saved me, Jack, from a life of whack. Come on.
Into the black light, exited the mass.
Oh,
you entered the black light, exited the mass. You entered the black
you might want to start paying attention on this next verse.
You entered the black light,
Just give me your attention for a minute. Damn. Come on. We from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There's a plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on to get up, the hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's spinning cloudy, so I doubt you to remember that I walk with the king of kings inside me. Just like the root in India, I read. I volunteer, know the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fiery. We have no time for those that be acting grimy.
Yeah, I get it.
You see the light now? Boy, I've been talking to y'all for a while. You see, you thought this was for like some type of game. Man, revolution. Yeah. When you're free, your mind, your ass will follow. That's for real. And some of y'all locked up so bad, don't nobody have to put chains on you. Hell, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude. You a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen. Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean soul, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes, bounce to this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And what you figure, Mr. Man, while you're kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat. You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or Jill will get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the Midal Cats. It's deeper than taps and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled brats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this, man. Yes, sir. I can't carry my boys. That chorus, come on, line up. Yo, I need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you gonna work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it proud of the man to gain the world and lose your soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it proud of the man to gain the world and lose your soul? Get to the room, you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm faking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis. And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near to you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew heavily until the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week, intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head, let the past stay dead, and keep a level head, and don't be misled. Remember most of what I said, I'm hot like times in a rock, but you got us hot from working on the block.
By the end of the night, how deep this music is. What is it for the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is.
Stop singing, yo.
What is it for the man to gain the world and lose his soul?
Mike's handed, I'm speaking candid. Understand this is the way that the masses demand it. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media banned it. I blow flows on beaches and make you wonder where the sand went. The Taliban spent more times in design to destroy cities. My rhymes inspire minds. I'm known as Big Papa, but I ain't your daddy yet. But I could be your bro if you could get the concept. There be many that stand whenever I rip, but it's devastation whenever I rip. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I will do more than talk this talk. I will defiantly walk this walk. There's no need to spaz. Your nose bleeding while I'm beating your ass. You in the cesspool.
Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit?
Ancient.
In my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So if only people that's scared are the oppressors, the only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with some pressures attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Or kneels too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe it till you see it type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red on my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Yo, what's good? What's cracking, yo? I'm all refreshed and out the shower. Oh, that bourbon's, oh, I don't use deodorant, so I use deodorant, I think, probably, what's today, Wednesday? Thursday? Oh, Friday? Anyway, I'll probably use it on the weekend whenever that arises, and I see how people move. Because I know it's the weekend when people start pulling into the Airbnbs they set up where people used to live at. Makes a lot more money, damn near 2 times as much, but because you know, let's turn this off. You know, that's beautiful. You know, with me, more than 10 minutes. I pay $1,100 in rent, right? Now, if I had a house and I decided to build it and took a loan for $58,000, because at that time that's when I had one built. Well, it was $58,000. 3-bedroom, big living room, body of water. That house, I think, is worth like $275, over $250,000. And I'm not selling it. Don't worry. If we make it through, it'll probably be underwater. But if you whoever make it through it, and when we make it that way, it just be a remnant of something that was once was. But excuse the beard, because I didn't do anything to it. I put some bear grease in it, real bear grease, and so now it just wants to flop because it doesn't look like it. It's wavy, y'all. It looks Greek. It looks, you know what I'm saying? No, it. What I'm gonna do is Friday night when I take my cold, when I take a cold shower, I use charcoal, right? What I'll do is I'll leave my beard as it is and let y'all see. Y'all be like, nigga, you ain't Arab, is you? No. It's just so I put bear grease that I get from guys who hunt bear meat in Canada or Oregon and Washington, right? And they give it to me. You know, I used to eat the bear meat. I don't eat them no more. I've been eating for like 6 years now. But they give me the bear fat, bear grease, and you just render it until you get an oil. I'm not gonna sit here talking about how you do it. Anyway, I take that and I just put it in my beard once I get out the shower. Man, let me tell you something. So it's like I'm getting magnetism. Besides, I'm working with copper. So it's like real. No, for real. I'm working with copper right now. I'm working on a little thing, a couple of things that I've already cut off about 12 pieces and started doing what I do, you know. And for some reason, yeah, it's just anyway. Let me leave it alone. Anywho, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, you see what's up with that one, right? Only reason why things are still going on is because we all tolerate it. We hey Snoop, what's up, baby? Hey Delusion, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? Who else is up in here? I guess one of them fake ass Jews up in here. I'm gonna say what needs to be said because that's what the fuck they are, fake. And when you get an argument and you're gonna win, the first thing they do is anti-Semitic. Nigga, how can a Yathanite or somebody from another place be a Shem? They're a bunch of converts because they believe in them fake ass Hollywood made Jesus movies and everything else, fraudulent. That's the reason why it's been graven on their head to think fake white, and there we go. I can break it down even more than that. Okay, but somebody made you know, I don't believe in hate. I don't believe in the word love. I utilize it because y'all utilize it. When I said when I accepted who I was about almost 6 years now, I literally meant it because I denied everything just like y'all do. I don't like using the words that actually allude to, and we can give it power, we have been, but it doesn't go to you. And it's a false premises because you hear it from the people who hate you. You see what I'm saying? No, I say eternally bonded because I am. I would like somebody to explain to me how I'm not eternally bonded to y'all. Let's say I'm from another realm. Let's say that I came here with a message that the things here I never seen or knew anything about. I came here to give one last warning. There's no cutting up. There's no killing me. There's no none of that. It's a body. That's it. I tell y'all not to have no fear. I express to you certain things. And when they utilize a name to a certain extent, you call upon something, it will come. But these are idiots. And when I say this is the last ride, there's no running or escaping. They have a choice. And as you can see how them individuals, I can speak your language, you know, I can say how they're doing over in Palestine and everywhere else, even here with the autochthonous of this land, as they done everywhere else. You know, when you look at Borneo or, why is it going off? Is it supposed to be on 10 minutes? The Philippines. Okay. Are you aware that all of that, land of the dark people, land of the blacks, and they did rape all those women and made this new races. Now, the original people said that they're the Gritos. They call them the Gritos. All right? And those are your brothers and your sisters. And this is not to say that we pain those who worked as good, obedient slaves. We call them, like they said in the movie 300, puzzle piece, the 300, the immortals. The new age and identity of Arabs who don't know the truth of their existence, because that's not what they wore during Tartary. Not at all. That's made up. Everything you see today is new. Except for you. Well, even you, because you run around allowing niggas to call it niggas, naggers, niggers, diggers, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You allow them running around telling a fake history as if it's going to benefit their punk asses. You know, O.J. Simpson died. So the fuck what? Right? And I'm not saying that to be mean. What I'm pointing out, if you want to play in the park or in the field with them, they're just going to use you. They're still going to make fiat off of him. Look at the family that the drug dealers went and killed to make us, because the two bitches was off the wacko on coke, but they want to blame it on OJ because he been around all the politicians and everybody else that used the drugs. It's a game. When you go in there and you decide to play that game with them, you play it. So let's say I'm from another realm, right? And there were those who were brought here and told how they could possibly defeat you because you were sleeping and how to keep you asleep. But they can't defeat you. But in the state y'all in, with goofy ass Umar Johnsons and all these other idiots, I don't say this to be hateful. That picture right there is with a young man. Let me take this off. Okay, I'll put it because it was cutting. I don't know. I updated some stuff in that second. Retarded. Okay. Excuse me. So I don't want to say nothing wrong, but the individual was 25 years old. His name was Aaron Bush. Now I don't want to drab on that. Everybody done talked about it, yap, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But he did self-immolation. Remember, I did a post on that and I did a video. I was telling you that because you was going to see more and more of it. Whether it's psyops, it's mind control, people are paid to do it because they have no other voice and they've seen things and they figure any way to get out of here and they go ahead. I don't know. I don't care. And he was shouting, "Stop the Gaza." It's not going to do nothing for those sick things. You got to remember, you have 87% of them. I want to get the number. My last reading, which was about 2 months ago, 87% of these people who call themselves Jewish, are converts. Then the rest of them are Zionists or Gujar or whatever. So most of those pale skins running around playing Jews are Palestinian, Arab, Turkish. A lot. You'd be surprised. So-called New Age European American and England and even some of them half Japanese and Korean. I'm serious. Converts to Judaism. Jewish. This is all made up stuff, though. I'm not saying what I'm saying is made up for them. A new identity to create a new race of the true Shemitic people. And they run around. I already broke down the person I gave it to you who said first use, the term, saying, you want to quiet them up. You just go tell them anti-Semitic. They had already got enough people to believe in fake Jesus and everything else, right? Still talking about Christopher Columbus came here, and then when they took out the statue, people were going crazy, not knowing that it's Hernandez Zarco. And then you're always the tree of light to share the truth, and Hernandez Zarco was a nigger. He wasn't one of these people raped out of existence to look pale skin, call themselves Spanish, and they run around because they think that they're redundant. I'm not being negative or hateful. All right, but they're recessive genes with that straight hair. They think it's a good thing. I got a little bit, but we're the original people of it. My hair is really curly. I just lay it down with bear grease. You dig what I'm saying? Not all on the sides. That's just me right there. Anybody know me from high school? I used to keep beehive. Like, big waves. Everybody should think I was Spanish or something. No, I'm not a word. I have relatives, like I said, Costa Rica, a few other places, but then I got my oldest daughter in Brazil, but it's not a Latin country. Stop that. I hate when people use those terms. That's creating a new world order. Y'all give energy to places you're not supposed to. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, Aaron Bushnell, self-immolated. And what you see is that was in front of the Israeli, on which card over there? I don't know if I'll pull it up. You just look it up yourself. I don't want to be sitting here saying I'm making something else up. Like, cause people, man, I don't like watching a lot of stuff because I hear the craziest things. And you get people that get all prideful, like any Palestinian, any so-called Muslim Arab going, yay, man burns himself for witness. There's no 40-something virgins. Stop that crap. All right, there's none of that. Yet I respect those who walk in the light of doing the right thing, regardless of their religion, because it's all religions have been perverted. Okay, and he's self-immolated. It's ongoing. They showed you, they let you see that one, right? No, there's people doing it all the time. And look, when you become bloodthirsty and you become these things that you shouldn't be, you have no idea. It's like all the CIA in them, right? They really think they're smart and intelligent. Now you've been grabbed in and you're showing a few things, blah, blah, blah. You say that. No. A mofo get tested for the IQ, and if they test high, children don't know no different, and the parents are stupid to tell them to stop. Yeah. They want to use that. But you better believe all these people, they tell you they got high IQs, and they're not high IQ, because if they were smart, they would have scored as low as they could, or somewhere in the merger of knowing. And so what they do is train them up. They don't train them up in life to be beneficial. How can you be the same as everyone else and then separate yourself based on media, Hollywood, and your rearing and nurturing, to step away from fake crayon colors and everything in existence, and to think that you know and accept it because you are hybrid your goddamn self? That is normal. The people over there killing themselves in Ukraine and Russia, killing each other. Everywhere. Borneo, everywhere. Who do you think controls the narrative? And wouldn't you think that people would snap out and be like, you know what? I ain't partaking in this. Very few, well, many have. You just don't get to hear about them because, you know, I'm not going to beat on them. I'm not giving no media no energy no more. Well, what's shocking is y'all. I've been hearing like thoughts where it's like, well, if it happens, I hope it's quick. What retard says that? Here you have the fighting a chance. And you happy and content because you're around your church? Are you around this and that? What jumping Jehoshaphat's Mercury blood-laden individual with glyphosates and Roundup all in your pores, like you don't have a reason? So you're all right. Because when your ass gone, it's them here anyway. What you gonna do then? See, this is what I'm talking about. You have all these operatives. I don't have no family. They pulled me out of prison. I accomplished all these things. No, you put yourself out there so they can use you as a pawn, you dummy. You're not great. See, the greatest of the greatest, you'll never know they're around. You'll never know what they've done, where they are. You know what I mean, people? We always hear this off the grid. That's a government term, off the grid. That ain't no, that's not on y'all's term. Are y'all aware there are millions of people that are unrecorded? They can't find them. And they are very aware of everything going on. You see that little fake ass Star Rim fan, right? What if that was something that was messed with and was put away and wasn't really put away and they're utilizing that? And when people say, oh, the Star of David, what David? David who? That's like me saying George Washington. Nigger names forever. There's some pale skin using nigger slave teeth in his mouth, riding around, and his number one security was a nigger slave. Benjamin Franklin. Hamilton? Oh, because y'all think Luke Skywalker, huh? George? No. 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 See, this is where we start getting into the meat of things. But they can say Crispus Atticus. That's Tartarian. Oh, it's far from African. Ain't no such thing over there unless somebody says, oh, that was a beautiful movie. I'm going to name my child after that. That's an idiot. When are y'all going to look at things? Harriet Tubman. Want me to pull out a sheet and like run through all the names? No, we can do that another time. What I'm saying is most people don't pay attention to nothing. They just accept it. And then you got all these goofy light skins in Alabama and all them places where some of the worst racist events in Oklahoma took place. And they are so gone that if you was to come with reason and sources of information, a lot of them too pragmatic in their low levels of stupidity and not sadly, but sadly, their misdefinition of who they can sleep with and bear children with. If you think I'm lying, why don't you do the research yourself and look at the numbers to qualify based on friggin' goofy Google? Or why don't you ask that little robot rotunda thing you got that y'all even gave it a name called Alexa? Ask that thing. Go back to the 1940s, man. Oh, man. Brothers and sisters was humping like it was no tomorrow. You think I'm kidding? Okay. I got to get something out the oven. It smells good. Oh, it's ready. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. Oh. Woo! In the parchment paper. Yes, sir. Oh, my. Ow, ow, ow. Shit. All right. I'll let that get a little moisture in there. A couple of D's of water. Anyway, back to what I was extrapolating on. Y'all know I'm talking about incest. Insatiable appetite for one another in the family. You know all your fake kings and queens, right? That's what they're all about, right? I'm just saying. Let me leave the damn beard alone. That grease feels funny in them up. Anyway. War is a no. But so many people, they see something, right? This is what I mean about chemical lobotomies. So you have inside, ain't no fake people bring down them buildings. All right, just like ain't no fake people sitting here trying to take out certain bridges so they can start cutting places off. The UN, they got troops stationed everywhere so they can't get tanks and armor in, and jets won't be able to fly because pilots will be dropping dead. Right? They got all the soldiers everywhere. They take off the right bridges. There's no way, because y'all don't look at the map and sit there and go, y'all, none of y'all do this where you live at. Look at the maps of where the bridges and the dams and everything where you're at. None of you do. All you know is where you're going to work and where you live at. You don't know nothing about where you can go down safely into the canyon where there's not going to be a wash if a dam breaks. And you'll get flooded, you'll die like that. There ain't no, I'm going to run upside the hill and hide behind a rock and do some, Riddick. The sun is too hot. No. When the water comes through a wash, it's so fast and destructive. You usually don't find nobody on those sightseeing things that go off in the canyons and stuff like that, because it's so fast. But for those of you in the suburbs and the cities, y'all stay there because you have these false illusions that everything's going to work itself out. But you don't look at nothing going on around you. Nothing being staged. Where they working on something at? How many will go out and say, why are they working on that now? And then you know what? A month later, 2 months, 3 months later, all of a sudden there's boom. They just had an explosion. Where was it at? I forget where it's at. Y'all can look it up. But pay attention. What exploded, and then further stories. Just like the train derailments and the boats and the toxic things that come off of certain containers that fall in the water. Why all the water being further poisoned? Nobody wants to have that conversation and see it for what it is. You see what I'm saying? Right now, because of what I'm talking about, they want to say, oh, we want to throttle this. You think I give a damn? People walking by my door listening right now. They're going to talk to somebody. And they'll go to talk to somebody. You ain't stopping nothing. You ain't slowing nothing down. You're doing everything the way it's supposed to be done with your goofy dumb asses. So they get in these things and they learn, because it's not hard to be in a system. I could have had 100 children with 30 wives, right? 20 wives. And I could have been teaching them my way to be deadly killers and all that. Marksmen. Brought a few people in, make sure they get the appropriate training. And I knew a couple of the Gracies, his nephews and stuff, who I trained with. And have my own greenhouses, underground, whatever, right? Because I'm good, dealing with gardens all my life. I know what kind of seeds and everything. I can tell a GMO seed from I hate that word heirloom, an original seed any day. There hardly ain't no original seeds. Well, they got those. They get those for themselves. Just like when I made the post showing you what a real cucumber look like. But anywho, make sure that they disconnect from their what you call it, umbilical, when it's used up. That means now they got at least 150, 200, maybe 300 years existence. Teach them how to breathe and how to aspirate. Teach them how to long last using water. Always in the sun. They don't have to be overworked, but you can move. Show them how to actually exist. Tell them stories that they need to hear compared to the lies that are infectious to people's minds and reason why they can't readapt now. The fact that they always face it, I don't give a fuck about no targeted by these goofies. They don't ever get their warning, so they can go all out and do what they got to do. They ain't going to stop shit. So these dumb fucks that sit here and want to radiate, because you see the next thing now is everybody's going to start getting cancer. That's how dumb these motherfuckers are. Like I said, I use the word bloodlust. That's not inexcusable. That's the least of it. These things are tormented. These beasts are tormented, and there's nothing. They're not distilled at all. They are beyond the state of perversion. You see what I'm saying? They believe doing what they're doing is all right because somebody told them it was all right. It shows you there's no high IQ for those who get into the IQ shit. You know what IQ means, right? Fucking idiots. Let me turn this off because that's very disturbing, isn't it? Gotcha. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to eat that. Gotta eat them. I'm making some beans. So IQ is like a test score. Intelligent, not question, not quote, but kitten. Something like I forget how to pronounce it. It's intelligent, Q-I-Q-E-I-N-T-E-N-T. I forget how it's spelled. Anyway, unimportant. And they want people who test high for that. I don't mean that they're highly intelligent. How many IQ tests are there? They know exactly what they're looking for and who they want, who they can shape and mold. They can shape and mold anybody. But you have to have a system that is well, it's based on the corporate ideology, right? People sit in the courtroom, you know, in the corporate room, the whole court, right? What they want to do. You never get to hear this stuff. And they know exactly what they're looking for because they're well versed. This is what they do. Imagine, like I said, those 100 children, 20, 30 wives, and me training and making sure they have the best things to make sure that they're well equipped. Oh, they have individuals like that. From here to here, whether they children are stolen away, they said, "Oh, Jonathan died. Oh, we're sorry, Miss Wagenbacher. The twins died. Huh? Amongst them went somewhere underground on some island, getting the best sunlight and training. Probably sometimes fight to death, whatever. Probably got 100,000, 200,000 right now, 300,000 in better shape than all of you. Sometimes come into the world to know how to move around you. They test you and hate every bit of you because they've been groomed to look at you as meat or play or cattle or whatever, or insignificant. Or I believe they're from another world, showing things that y'all never get to see. And instead of y'all listening to listen to a voice with a chance to change the narrative, y'all choose your sublime existence, your state of ignorance. They inundate you with all kind of terms like paradise and heaven and somebody's always breaking something down or exposing this and that, and all those mofos don't know shit. I watch them. They're hypocrites. They believe, but they truly don't know in what they're talking about. And then the ones who say they know and are 100% solid on everything they're putting out there, you better be careful of them. Okay? You better be real careful of them. So, what was that book that I was looking at? Well, I was looking at this book right here, right? Anybody can, this guy says 19 white men who admitted there were indigenous black people in Americas. So Chase McGee wrote this, and these individuals who write these mean well, but they're ignorant as fuck. I would have never said white men. I would have used the original terms, so that shows you hadn't done real research. When I tell you that original people who were called white today were called light skin and black, meaning wan and without and bleak, this shows you that, and I purchased the book. It was cheap. Okay? Now, I have no hate for the young brother. I like him. All right? But he should really, really be careful of chasing the bag, and his enlightenment to be able to share things and be informative is a beautiful thing. Yet, it's not meant for everybody to share information and write books. It's more than 19. There's thousands of light-skinned people, men and women, thousands, and there's millions all around the earth who know exactly who the fuck y'all are. And yet y'all want to argue with 1% of the population right here on your soil. Because they're arrogant? Well, because of the cartel. What's wrong with y'all? Didn't I already break down some history? A lot of us get together well, man. You can't sit there and allow the media and everybody, because they create the division and the hate with them goofy ass, fake ass Jews, Pelosi, all of them, and them worthless ass niggas, like that one dumb bitch talking about she from Haiti, standing there all being nonchalant. She's a monkey. Well, at least to me, I'm looking at the zoo enjoying it. Y'all really think y'all got this on lock, don't you? Y'all been war-worn, and you know it. That's to them. But the rest of you, man, y'all just don't know how to listen. Do you think medicine is outside of you? I'm going to ask y'all to go to see if y'all can pull this up, all right? I'm going to share some with y'all. I want y'all to listen to it. This young man is pretty interesting, okay? I like what he did, okay? I can't play that, okay? excuse me. So what I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to see if I can show it to you. Now, let's see if the date's on here too. What is going on with all this funny daddy? Well, they're so pressed. Fuck around and find out for real. So in this one right here, let me see if I can see when I it's already on a playlist. So I've had this for a long time. How long has Pandora been around? I forget when he created this, but this individual right here, Richard Wagner, and Forbidden Knowledge, the musician, and Forbidden Knowledge, the MC or the music, whatever, Forbidden Knowledge. I want y'all to go ahead and pull this up, okay? So try that. No, we don't want that. That's some more redneck shit. Let me see if I can pull up the... Why is it acting so funny? I can play a real small snippet, but I prefer you to go look. So go and find... This is an individual that actually made music that is based upon 432 hertz. This is Richard Wagner, or you could put Forbidden 4. Write it backwards. Here. 4. All right. There you go. 4 backwards. Okay. Or if you want to sit there and call it that way. Forbidden Knowledge. Okay. Forbidden is funny writing backwards. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Bidden. D-E-N-K-N. O-W-L-E-D-G. I like writing backwards, man. It's fun. It's good brain exercise. Anyway, so that's it. Go to Pandora and download it. Okay? 432 hertz. Forbidden Knowledge. And the musician, I believe, is Richard Wagner. Richard Wagner, as in R, it's Richard. R-I-C-H-A-R-D. Wagner. V-A-G, like in Wagner. V-A-G-N-E-R, okay? Check it out. Yes, in Pandora. Yes. That's, yeah, brother. See? You can see it, it's all over the place. You know, see the little P right there? Yeah, Pandora. Okay? It's really, really good. And I want you all to listen to it. It's affirmations. And you can put it where it repeats itself. And what I did was I made sure that I put it down several to 8 times. And I let them all play over and over and over. Now, I just do it because I just love the fact I can feel the 432. And I can feel the crispness of everything else going around. When you start coming into this, you're grounding and you see things differently. You're sun gazing and everything starts to make sense in a way that's not trivial. When you push away from hate and you know the truth of being eternally bound to something. That means you've always been there. It's an order. The words we use were created and lamented by the enemy because that way they can trick you, like trickster, right? Nimrod, whatever name you want to use for the trickster, Loki, whatever. And yet, like I said, and that's why I was giving you those takes on, I get to have an island and have, 1,000 children, right? Teach them red is black, or make them believe red is black and black is red. And then raise a few generations and bring a few million kids here, right? And the moment people start going, oh, that's a beautiful red, and the kids going, what is wrong with this motherfucker? No, excuse me. That's black, cut. On set, I guarantee you, not only be fighting a whole lot of death, it will carry on to other venues. Because now I can really start shaking the bottle. They're actually just ants. Regardless of being red, black, golden, this, that, carpenter, blah, blah, blah. Everyone serves a purpose. And here, y'all all supposed to serve a purpose of just being one big family. Not having to protect yourself from anything. You didn't have to. But like I said, you had a bunch of idiots. They want to fuck with some things. Power is something. It corrupts. And they went to the dark side. Now here y'all are in the Republic, which turned its back on you, fucking up all the Jedi, the true Shemitic people. And the world's starting to see it. But how many of y'all got a Death Star? You like how I just did that? You want me to add some other things? Am I just at a sticky place? Y'all in the sunken place. Do I need to get old teacup and start ting, 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 ting? Listen here. I don't give a fuck. I was like, leave me alone. And the motherfuckers couldn't even do that. Because that's how stupid they is. I tell you how powerful you are, so powerful, you just haven't come into it. And they think they can stop it. These motherfuckers are dumb. But listen to me. Y'all got a short period of time. So this weekend's here. We got another weekend coming up where I expect people to be here. And if you're not, well, say la fucking be. See, I have control of everything around me. Everything. And y'all don't even know what the fuck control is because you haven't taken control of your lives or anything. You haven't said things in... I had somebody say to me one time, well, what about your ex-wife? I love them. As far as what I remember. For the term. But I'm eternally bonded to them. If they were around me, no, your head can make all kind of things up. And I can increase them. And when need be, I can decrease them. And so my thing is being around them. I'd rather them think what they think until they correct themselves and get their heads out of their ass. And if they choose not to, oh well. Yeah. I'd protect them. You better fucking believe that. Make sure no harm comes to them either. Because if that wasn't the case, they'd be fucked up now. But I'm not some little stupid lowlife inbred who don't know the importance of certain things. And I say that not all with pride. Fucking pride. I say that because it holds weight. You know what I'm saying? It holds weight, sadly. Somebody said, what kind of socks I wear? Look, y'all, I got a whole thing of these damn. They buy them for me. All the little Hopi and the women out there. I told you when I go into the place over there in Tuba City and wherever I'm at. And the people see, oh. Hey, man, I got some nice socks with. Nah, man, I don't know, man. I go over there and be like, all right, these cool. What they made out of? Nah, nigga, that's I don't want no socks made based on my world for some damn Chinese motherfucker. You know Chinese no hate to you. It's just facts. I said, when I was growing up, my great grandma used to be spinning wool and spinning cotton, making strong thread, selling it to these bastards who go off and make motherfucking Levi's and everything else. She used to sit there, man, and be big things of cotton that you have to wash and you have to put the lye and all that kind of stuff. I know because I was there, y'all. She had the thing, she'd sit down and she'd get it off and start pulling it with the comb and the brush, start pulling and getting it stringy. You know what I'm saying? And it's get that thing spinning and putting her fingers, just do it like this. But, Mama had big old hands. Mama knocked your hand was bigger than mine. Look, Mama Tina, she hit that little, whatever it was, lamb fat, I don't know what it was. And be hitting that cotton, boy, that thing spinning, a little, like, and I mean, there for like 15 hours, y'all. Like, go through like 2, 3, 4 bags of cotton. And then be as big ass thing will look like sewing, like clothes. Like, and then they had the thing out where the people were taking, they running the thing through, and they're making these big sheets that you cut to make clothes. Yeah, why would I want somebody who wants to harm us with synthetics and chemicals and shit? That's where it's personal. Sadly, the people they forced to do it, or against their better judgment, they'll be at ease. They'll be put to rest. It won't be no longer when the time comes. It's the whole world over. And all those they killed, and all those children, and everything else for the lies to keep them going. When I tell you, if the world knew the importance of the American Negro, the world would shut the fuck up, and it would shudder. And all these motherfuckers in costume that harmed a lot of Negroes here on this land, they can never escape what they've done. Never. If y'all only knew the truth. Anyway, I'll be back to read. It's a good little book. I got about 5 pages. I can make it to a little fucking pamphlet that blow that book out. Because, you know, I know shit. But he did it good. I support the brother. I paid a little $12 for the book. If you want to get it, go right ahead. Okay? We support one another. I believe in that. At least I affirm that. And that's why I ask you all to donate, and then I put the most to it. And if anybody's pocket is breaking, would be mine, right? A couple of dollars from y'all shouldn't kill you. But it was a test, too. It always has been a test. But y'all don't know nothing. You know exactly what you hear and what you're told. Sadly. I said Ganja blessed me. And Rondo, no, he don't have to give me nothing, man. Even Ganja, man. That's why I can't wait for him to go live. Y'all got to get his numbers up. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but it is what I respect all the new subscribers. I think there's a lot of agencies and fake ass Jews. They want to watch and see what you'll never be able to tell who the fuck or what I am. So stop. But that's the sensational appetite of the beast. We get to see a few things. What if, let's hypothetically say there's this group of individuals that's been watching everything. We're going to use the term individuals. Lowercase. Anyway, then they've seen everybody in their big existence. Things that weren't supposed to be fucked with, too. Deeply not. Any and everything can be destroyed by the narrative of what destruction is. Can be removed, ended, removed, and even made to not have ever been a thought to exist. Any and everything. Let's say they're watching. And they've chosen not to forego everything, because this could be all one God having a multiple 8.1 billion existence. As I said before, that could allude to the fact of what not to eradicate in thought, to remove from the dynamics of history, to never allow it to ever exist again in its final consent. Let's listen. And they aspire to let something be as it is, to tumble in and out of order with the knowledge of order. But then they sit there and then they go, because it's right there and they see it, we will have to hold that source of the definitive divine feminine and divine masculine responsible. Part of the facts of being able to lock something away and say, well, we created you so you couldn't be destroyed. Yet, you must live in that turbulence of the choice you made and put you in a place that you can never come from. Nobody would ever know. There's no floating around, Jor-El, Krypton, and then somebody break it and you fall to Earth and you're Kryptonian. No. What I'm saying is, hypothetically, right? You hear these, everybody has a chance to correct shit. Or when everybody thought everyone was asleep and they were going to eradicate the original people of this land, the so-called American Negro, the so-called now black, colored, they couldn't even get it right. They've been doing it, and it's like in everybody's face, and everybody in the world is stupid to even see it. Even reading those goofy-ass Christians can't even read the Bible and say, okay, I'm the progenitor of the dark race, but not the Negro. Well, who the fuck is the Negro? See, this is how stupid the world is. And they want you talking about Christians for Trump. Shut the fuck up. Negroes want fascism. Shut the fuck up. And none of you niggas ever been nowhere to see what fascism does or Marxism, you stupid son of bitches. See, they won't come here and say nothing. And they won't come over here because, oh, I'm not even worried about the enemy. What I'm saying is, they keep playing a game. It's not about feelings and emotions. It's about knowledge of self. Can't destroy you in reality. But goddamn, they gave y'all a little fake ass hell. If they had an idea about, yeah, shit, maybe y'all wouldn't mind self-immolating, because that ain't shit. Hypothetic, right? Let's say that's part of the story, right? So let's see all these so-called rich people walk around their little fickle world and go into the little places of worship and everything else. I'm not dismissing God and country. I'm not dismissing. First of all, it wasn't about that when it was a republic. It wasn't about no goddamn God and Christianity and all that bullshit. And it was never about that. But it wasn't about no disrespect either, because we knew the world was crippled. We know something damage was done. But we also knew who he was. It was a lifestyle, lived a certain way. And they had to pervert it. And all the places in Germany, all the places were test beds. The homosexuality, the faggotry, the lesbian, all that shit they brought. That's not your way. Never was. And those who are with it now, fuck them. So what? You ain't here to harm any of them. Not yet, at least. I mean, when you think about the protocols of the Goys for Zion, how many of y'all really read? I'll hold that for another time. I know there's a lot to learn, right? And you guys are learning a lot. But we still have these idiots over in the East Coast talking about who's an Indian and that one and this, that, because of who they married and all this other stuff, and my tribe and all they do is talk about their tribe. Very disrespectful individuals who don't respect the world over. You got to be mindful and careful of this world you're dealing with. But you need to be more mindful and careful with yourself. Start making better choices and some real fucking decisions. And for those who donate, appreciate you. Appreciate you. I wouldn't be able to, well, of course I'd be able to get all these books, but to be able to get them, and my apologies for not reading yesterday, I was tired. I was tired. I said what I had to say. I went live on Tiki Taki. Said what I had to say over there. There's so much stupidity. I was like bumping. I was upstairs at 6:30, 7 o'clock. I was climbing into bed. Window open. I don't know, some history shit on TV. I don't know. I didn't even turn the TV off, and I usually unplug it. And I was like, got some work to do. Always, you know what I mean? Anyway, while I was been rambling on, I shared with y'all the book I got yesterday, right? And I put it back in there. I was actually sitting here reading it as I got off, and I was reading it before I went live on TikTok. All right? The Book of Wisdom. And there's bigger ones and there's deeper ones, and there's a lot of different ones. This is my third one, but this one I got it because it was a little more different. Because of the individual, Micah Hill, Desert, what you call it? But transliteration by Desert Owl, originally by Joseph Amathia. Pretty fucking good. And I might share some of that with you, but I know I need to read. Like a hangnail on my finger. But anyway, I'm gonna go off of here. I'm gonna come back on at 12 o'clock exactly. 12 o'clock, we're gonna read. Put it up here so you can see. Because I got some books here. I'm gonna take upstairs and read. I'm going back upstairs to read, y'all. Relax. Sit up on the edge of the bed and read. We're gonna read these two first. All right, and then of course 4:30, 5 o'clock. We're gonna be reading Exposing Expositions and Heaven Bearer, because you know it's really, really good right now. All right. And yes, I'm still waiting on my third copy of Heaven Bearers. I don't know why. Hopefully there's some books over there today when I get over there. All right. And then, as y'all all know, there's supposed to be another book coming out. Somebody asked me if I was going to read this on TikTok. Somebody asked me because there's people who are following me over here. They asked me, said, "Hey, you got that book, Liberty versus the Tyranny of Socialism?" I was like, "Yeah." Well, Walter E. Williams. And I was like, "I got that one, but I have this other one that's even more top than that." Where was that? Oh, here we go. I says, "I will come over there. If y'all come over and support me," he says, "Oh, we come over and watch you." Now, there's more people subscribe. I want to read More Liberty Means Less Government. Our founders knew this well. Okay? And his other book, which I already read. This is older. I had this a couple years ago. Which is Liberty versus the Tyranny of Socialism. Why? Niggas keep listening to goopies like Jesse Jackson and all these religious motherfuckers. Farrakhan. When are people going to actually pick a book and learn a little more, to have a little more stability? You know what I'm saying? But no. You know, if it ain't about getting, you know, I don't have the right to let another man run up in my booty, or I can't marry this woman. Me and her, ever since I divorced that dude, and I just fell in love with her, and she does me everything, and like, that's the reason to vote, huh? Like, anyway, that's not shining on anybody. I don't, you know, whatever your fancy is, cool. No hate. I don't have to break down that I protected many of them for a number of years as a guardian angel, and this is my regular walk on the res or everything. You can never go up because somebody's, sadly, who they want to be with. I'm not going to sit there and let you go on to start swinging and hurting and stabbing and all like these fake religions and everything else go out doing, you know. No, but I don't have to express my goddamn freedom of speech. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. That shit is not of this soil. That is not our fucking way. Oh, well, that you're there, you got to make choices. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Devin, what's going on? What's happening? Anyway, again, Indigo Turtle, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? What's happening? It's good to see y'all. I love when y'all come in and speak, man. That means so much more. Herbo, what's going on, beloved? That means so much more. Like I said, I'm not sitting there qualifying saying it's all right, because it's not all right at all. Yet it is here, and you don't go around harming and hurting none of them. You know what I'm saying? That's just food. How can you ascend when you're still running around the world they created? They created that. They know that sex ain't got nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with procreation, right? And pleasure. And it's enjoyable. And that was what it's meant to be. That's why one man that have many women, you can impregnate and make a whole motherfucking nation. No, they had to break that off and create all because the murders and everything else. Say, this is what you're going to do and this is what you can't do. Yet we grew up in a time when people were still having, 6, 7, 11, 12, 14 children. Now look at it. Margaret Sanger paying off, fake ass Jews and fake ass Zionism paying off. How's it working out for you? Huh? I don't give a goddamn about no goddamn fucking war. The war is against my fucking people. My people. And if you want the war to be on you, you stay right where the fuck you at. Oh, and I ain't talking about, leave you out to come over and all of a sudden think you're going to get in a bed of motherfucking daffodils and fucking a ray of sunshine, motherfucker. No, it's dark, motherfucker. It's very dark right now. You're going to get over here and you're going to fucking learn what it's like to work, motherfucker. That's what it is. We ain't talking about slave. Get back to the roots and the truth of things. Applying yourself. And if you think you're a badass motherfucker, everybody could fall down and lay down. That's all I'm saying. That's not who you are. All right? And I say that with authority. I say that with meaningful authority. Motherfucking, I'm close to Colorado. I can pull a goddamn, what you call a South Park off. Authority. I think I put too much ginger in there. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Damn, that's a lot of ginger. Oh, I'm gonna be running to the bathroom here for this on. Oh shit. A lot of damn ginger. I ain't kidding. I thought I measured it just right. Anyway, we'll be back on 12 o'clock. So we can go ahead and read Negro Project and Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper. And then 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I do have to run out, and even though I don't want to. And we'll get back into the Heaven Bearers and Exposing the Exposition 18, you know. All right. So I appreciate y'all coming on. The donation lines are still open if you want to go ahead and donate. I'm not Gaddy Green. I actually buy books. I'm not saying Gaddy don't. I like him. I respect him. I ship them a few dollars to help him too. I'm going to help, and I'm going to send it to everybody. But yeah, I'm going to get off of here and go upstairs and get back into reading these books that I got here. And some things stood out to me that might be beneficial, helpful. So I'll be highlighting when it really makes sense to me, and I'm not saying it don't already. And then I'll share it with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, my head is still wet, and I'll probably get damn pneumonia. No, I'm just kidding. I'll never talk that shit upon myself. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. All right. It's good to have y'all up in here.